So the upcoming week will be packed with events. The 17th anniversary is around the corner, and we already talked about it in one of the last videos. Most of it came true. We will have a deck of fate with reaction banners, and the way you get points for this is by upgrading champions and getting artifacts and accessories, and that is actually a pretty cool thing because you can solo a dungeon and double dip points there, so your energy gets maximum value here. This surprised me a little bit. I was anticipating kind of a summon rush slash champ train or summon rush slash gear hunters event, but it will make sense. We're gonna get there in a second. Then we also can pin the rarity, which is pretty cool, and that means you can get some extra rewards there. The epic chests can contain something like a couple hundred gems, mythical skill tomes, primal shards, something like that, essences, eternal essences, right? So it is not a bad thing if you can pin those rarities on top, right? And another thing I want to mention here is that reaction accessories are very, very valuable, especially if you're trying to compete in PvP. The only way to get them right now in the game is, like, outside of decks like this, is to win non-PR CVCs, which most of the players avoid. They don't really want to do it because then that means you're inflating your score and you're facing stronger opponents for personal reward CVCs, which a lot of players think it's much more valuable, and I can agree to a certain degree, right? You get the energy, the sacred shard, and so on, and all these nice things when you win a personal reward CVC. But at the end of the day, the only way to get reaction accessories, like I said, outside of this deck right now, this in this special case, is the non-PR CVC. So there is a little bit more extra value to reaction accessories right now, since they have changed the PR rewards and took the reaction accessories out of there and replaced them with clan relic material, which is, in my opinion, a little bit of a downgrade, as you only get legendary mats at max, right, when you win the PR CVC. So by removing them from the PR CVC, decks like this have a lot more interest, right? So a lot of people will probably go for it. And as I said, it's pretty cool that you can get points from farming dungeons and leveling food at the same time. So it might be a little bit easier, to get the points done, but it will still require, a lot of energy. I think most people will do it with the champ train aspect because, we have brews and chickens and so on. So that will definitely help a lot. But if you can solo a dungeon and level up food, then that's definitely the way to go if you want to invest energy into this deck. I'm definitely going to go for this because I think it is worth it for me personally, as I'm trying to compete in PvP and I'm in a very competitive clan. And then you also have mythical reaction banners in this deck, which you can't get anywhere else, okay? The best thing you can get from non-PR CVCs are legendary reaction accessories. So if I can get a nice mythical reaction banner here, that would be awesome. But then again, it's also a gamble. It can roll bad. It can be, in a faction that you don't really want it in. So there are a lot of factors to it, and I can definitely understand if people want to skip it. But for me personally, this is a good chance to get some nice reaction banners. Now let's move on to the next event, and that will be a 2x on epic, legendary, and mythical champions from Primal Shards. We called it, guys. This Tuesday, June the 2nd, we're planning to launch 2 events simultaneously in celebration of Plarium's anniversary. Okay, so a 2x on Primal Shards is coming on June the 2nd, and that's why we probably don't have the Summon Rush thing on the deck. Okay, so we can't double dip points here, which makes sense in that regard. Would have been cool if they would give us both at the same time, right, for the anniversary, but it is what it is. So yeah, this is the best time to open your Primal Shards if you want to up your chance to get mythical champions. I'm sitting at 102. I'm still debating if I want to do it, but at the end of the day, I know myself, and I'm probably going to end up opening them anyway. And the 2x on Primal Shards means there will be a 32% chance to get epics, 2% chance to get legendaries, and 1% chance to get a mythical champion for each Primal Shard. And yeah, I'm probably going to go for it and snack all these shards and hopefully get some nice mythicals. But, you know, you can also hit the hard mercy if you're very unlucky. That can happen as well. Happened to me before, happened to others as well. So, yeah, it is still a huge gamble even if we have the 2x. But then again, it is still the best shot at the mythical champion, okay? So, yeah, I'm most likely going to go for it. But that's not all. We also going to have a 5x event on the speed artifact from the Dragon's Lair. Yes, you heard me right, 5x. I don't know if they ever did this before. It's pretty crazy. So I would suggest you to get, you know, a Dragon solo going. I have a few champions that could do it. For example, Ezio can do it. I have a video on this, and some of you probably already seen it, but I will put it in the description below. Marius can do it as well. Nishak can do it, right? Most of the times, if you try to solo dungeons, you go with a regen set and then enough HP and defense, and you want to resist everything and have enough accuracy to place debuffs. That's kind of like the way to go. I think Bad L can do it too. There are a few champions that can do it, and you should definitely build one of your champions to do this, because it just brings a lot more energy efficiency to your account, okay? You can, you know, double dip points here for the deck, flip more cards because you're getting more value out of your energy. And you should definitely try to do it. If you have Ezio, it's actually pretty easy to build him. And he can do it in like 2 minutes, maybe even a little bit faster. And he was a, you know, daily login champion. I know people that started playing afterwards probably won't have him, or that took a break during the Assassin's Creed collab, but still I think a lot of people have him. Then Marius, everybody will get Marius at some point if you build him in a high resistance Slayer set fast enough with enough damage. He can do it as well. And then obviously Nishak in a regen set. So yeah, definitely a lot of options here to do it, and a 5x on speed artifacts is pretty cool. But then if you can do 20, right? If you can't do hard 10, just run 20, okay? Just run stage 20. This is good enough for soloing, and is also better in terms of energy efficiency for the deck, okay? Because you will get like 1-to-1 points for the energy you put in here, okay? And then hard 10 will be slightly less, okay? Will be slightly less, but you will have a chance for mythical artifacts. But yeah, also with all these 9-piece sets that we got going on right now, the dungeon sets got kind of screwed, but the speed set is still good, okay? Speed set is still very, very nice to have, okay? If you can get some nice quad or quint rolls, then that will definitely improve your account. And 5x on speed artifacts sounds pretty crazy to me. So yeah, I'm definitely gonna invest some energy in there, get points for the deck, maybe even complete it with just energy, level up food, and then the 2x primal event will probably give me enough food champions to go with, because I'm kind of running out of food champions right now. Let's actually take a look. I think it popped up. So yeah, there we go. The anniversary deck of Fate. You have mythical banners in here. And I think last time the factions were set. Now it's random. So that's a good thing. Last time it was already set, like which faction you get the banners from. Now it seems like it's random. So that's cool. We have speed glyphs in here. So even more value in this deck. Primal Shard, Legendary Book. And yeah, pretty amazing. I mean, you know, the speed glyphs kind of add a lot more interest on this deck, and yeah, I think it's a good thing to do if you have the energy to do it. If not, just do as many, you know, just flip as many cards as you can, and with your free energy, and then, you know, just call it. I mean, at the end of the day, it's just free stuff in return. The only thing that hasn't been announced yet is a path, an anniversary path. Now, we did have the Path of Power. So who knows? Maybe they will give us a Hero's Path as well, or a normal, I don't know, anniversary path with like avatar frames. That's something they had before. But yeah, this seems pretty much like a copy-paste thing right now with the reaction deck and then the 2x on Primals. But to be fair, the 5x on dragon artifacts, that might be a new thing, but I'm not sure. Maybe they did it before. I'm not quite sure, but you can let me know in the comments below if they already did something like this. But I can't really remember a 5x on any artifact actually from dungeons. So yeah, guys, that's it. That's gonna be it for this video. Let me know in the comments below as well if you are going for this 2x Primal Shard event and if you got Primals saved up. I'm definitely a little bit hyped, and yeah, I really want to open my Primal Shards. I haven't been opening any shards lately because I was saving for this collab or campaign, and now it's coming. So yeah, this will be outside of the collab, but still, I wanna crack a few Primal Shards and hopefully get some nice new champions. And with that being said, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you enjoyed, please smash that like button. Also, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. If you like this video, YouTube's gonna think that you like this one as well. Take care and see you in the next one.